Nighttime skies over Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. Game 2 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Ben Gamel stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ben Gamel goes down for the first out of the game. Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And with the cold winter just ahead, you can really start to feel it in the Chicago air. 51 degrees at first pitch. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a fastball just a bit high. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward giving chase. And that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gamel moving in, and it drops down in front of him, a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a throw over to first. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Now a throw over. And the throw's in fact dropped. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the line at first. The tag, and he is out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw gets him, 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Chop foul wide of first. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, he'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dyson's there, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And another foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 8. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
Second baseman, number 8.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hicks is under it. 1 down. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. In time to first, and there are two away. Striding in, Jimenez will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Calling for it. Seager makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Mike Zunino.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Pitch on the way.
Nope,
up around the letters with that one for ball two. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Yelich is after it. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hitter, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell.
The shortstop, Addison.
First delivery to him on the way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Hicks sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Ready for another chance? Gerard Dyson. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble on the move, and that's the third out. Seager. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Kyle Seager.
Line hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Hole run. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Line toward the alley and left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the... In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Rizzo.
From the stretch. Ripped on the ground to first. To Iglesias for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Now at the plate, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gamble on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 11, Kevin
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to center field. Yelich patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Ready now. Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Russell onto the grass. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson's there. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping up now, Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. To first, there is Seager. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. In once again, Matt Carpenter. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Carpenter.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Up next for Seattle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lays off 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. A hit in 2 tries so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Number 8 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to get something going here.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And all that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Zunino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line drive to center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move. Here and bring on
number
a south.
59.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The runner scores from second, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting
at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich.
Leading off
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Christian Yelich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Into the box. Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit to first. Seager has it. There's one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And that misses, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There's Cano, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. In. Kyle Seager.
First baseman, Kyle Seager.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Third baseman,
digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias on the slide. Hats off to that one. Standing in, Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Gamble giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Change up low. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gamble is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Iglesias.
Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try
number 53, Steve Cishek.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Pillar.
He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here now is Mike Zunino. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Addison Russell. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Bottom of the 9th, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way, and that misses ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here he comes on 2-0. Line to the right side, but foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Jose Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jose Ramirez is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.